So I think I like roguelikes now. It's weird that this is the game that made it click for me. Welcome, all fellow wannabes. Welcome to the channel. I am Gabriel Fast. I do claim to be the wannabe critic. Today, I'm reviewing a video game, and this is another game that was provided by Ratalaika Games. A big thank you to Ratalaika Games for giving me yet another game to review. I really appreciate it. This has by far been my most favorite one that has been sent to me, and I think... I don't even know how that's possible though, because I don't like roguelike games, but for whatever reason this just looked fun to me and I really wanted to try it out. Today we're reviewing RogueCube. I don't want to give too much away because like I said, there's going to be a review in this video, but I gotta say, for the price, the most it's ever going to cost you is like $5, and I think it's even on sale right now. So if you have a PlayStation or a Switch, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's definitely worth your dollars, your few dollars, literally the price of a cup of coffee. You can enjoy this game. I like and have played this game longer than I have played any other roguelike, and I know I'm a little late to the party on the review wagon, but I really wanted to get the platinum trophy for this game before I did the review, and it happened, but I suck at roguelikes, so that's why it took me so long. So without further ado, I don't think you want to hear me yakking and seeing me yakking. I think you'd like to hear me yakking about this game, since this is a game review. So let's get into it. So as I said before, RogueCube is published by Ratalaika Games, as well as developed by a studio I've never heard of called Bipolar Dawn. And on the surface, it looks like just kind of a simple little rogue-like game, you know, and even makes kind of jokes in that regard on the loading screens and things like that. You have some different characters to choose from, some pretty interesting ones, an homage to Pulp Fiction, which is kind of funny, but I decided to go with this duck. It really reminds me a lot of Enter the Gungeon, similar gameplay mechanics to a lot of the rogue likes that you're used to. You only have a certain amount of health. You run out of bullets actually pretty easily. There's a pretty decent array of weapons at your disposal, and basically you're just trying to see how far you can go in the game without dying. I liked the change of scenery throughout the game. There were several different stage types. There were some pretty interesting bosses that were pretty funny, and for the most part, it's a pretty smooth experience. There were things that bugged me, of course. No game is perfect, but it's the same type of thing that most roguelikes struggle from, which is at some periods of time, there just seems to be a lot going on screen. And also in this particular instance too, I ran out of bullets for my gun on the boss and was left with only a stick to defend myself and try and kill the boss with 1 HP, and you guessed it, I died. So little things like that are kind of irritating. It makes you think about, you know, what you're going to do next time to potentially best that boss. But overall, it's a really fun roguelike that really reminds me of Enter the Gungeon, and I had a good time with it. I think RogueCube is definitely worth the $3 or $4 that it, costs to play. So as you can tell, there's not a ton going on in this game, but the things that it tries to do, it does pretty well, and it's pretty fun. I think the thing that did it for me was the fact that the weapons later on in the game, while it was irritating that I didn't find those weapons earlier in the game, I had to unlock some characters that seemed to get better weapons. The weapons that you unlocked later, like that cool plasma cannon thing that you saw me shooting and just annihilating the other cubes, that was an awesome weapon to have because I knew I would need it for specific situations. And the fact that you have two weapons to switch back and forth from is nice. I really like that. It makes me want to play. It makes me want to play more of these roguelike games. Although it looked a lot like Enter the Gungeon, it really reminded me of how a game like Risk of Rain makes me feel. I know it's a similar concept, but still, I really like this game. I think the studio has a lot of potential, and I definitely think you should check the game out. As far as the score goes, I got to give it an 8.5 out of 10. There wasn't a ton wrong with it other than it's, it's not breaking any new ground. It's simplistic in design. It's definitely, I use this phrase a lot. It's wearing its inspirations on its sleeve, but that's not a bad thing. It does a good job at it. So did you try out this game? Are you going to try out this game? I would recommend doing it. Like I said, it's on sale right now. I think it's $4 across each platform. across each platform that it's available on. So definitely give it a chance. The most you're out is a cup of coffee, as I said before. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of a brief review, but I did want to make sure I got the review out since Ratalaika did send me a copy of the game. But if you want to see some more of my game reviews, go take a mosey on my channel because there's several up already. Also, we have a podcast where we talk about video games exclusively. Gaming is a huge passion of mine, along with music. That's why I put game reviews and music reviews on this channel. You can check out all the links down below, and you'll be able to see pretty much everything that we do over there on wannabecritic.com. We have a second channel where pretty much what we do over on the podcast side of things, we pick and choose the best ones and we put it on that YouTube channel. So if you're interested in checking that out, the link is down below for that as well. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Definitely check out RogueCube. If you played it or if you're thinking about it, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I would definitely appreciate it, and let's talk about it. It'd be awesome. As I said before, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for preparing yourselves for a plethora of hot takes and potentially unpopular opinions. I am Gabriel Fast. I will always be the wannabe critic.